Well, I think I got them all out here that I still got left in the pantry. That is, if Gracie found them all, which I think she did. She's good finding what I tell her to in the pantry. Oh, I'm grateful for having her help. Yes, I am. Oh, well, hello there, friends and family. I didn't hear you come in, but as always, you're welcome to the little old country kitchen in Mr. Tom's neighborhood. Pardon my appearance. It's Friday. And as you know, the makeup lady only works 4 days a week. So I'm getting a little fuzzy. But that's okay. This is real life here. You gotta take what you get. Now, what we're gonna do today is like I've been doing. Because in honesty, more people watch what you would do or how you would do it with what I show you than the actual cooking video that comes after, where I show you what I did. So yeah, this is my way of not only showing you what I got and what I'll be working with, but it's seeing all the many ways in the comments below. What's your favorite, as will be the case today, you know, and what you would do with it when you're preparing a meal. So hey, let me show you what we got and how it's all going to start. So it's easy to see what we got here. We got 4 salad dressings that Gracie pulled out of the pantry. She says that's all we got left. And we're trying to use them all up because they're starting to get a little long in the tooth, as we say. Yeah, it's not all I normally keep on hand. It isn't all my favorites too. But it's what I got on hand, and I need to use it all up. Yeah, salad dressing, if you don't know, like everything, it's got rather pricey these days. So here's the question. What's your favorite salad dressing that you buy? Or maybe you make, because I do that too. I've showed you a couple of my recipes for vinaigrettes that I use for marinating and on my salads as well. But I also buy pre-made salad dressings, like I'm sure many of you still do too. Yeah, and I mean, they changed over the period of my life. Your tastes get a little bit more sophisticated, you might say. So hey, let's look at what I got. We got right here the Wishbone, and it's the creamy Italian dressing I bought last time. Now most of these were bought in 2021 or early 2022, so they weren't near as bad as today. And if you'll notice, there used to be 16 fluid ounces, but I know Wishbone now and Kraft is only 15. But yeah, I like Italian dressing. The classic, the zesty, the robusto, and what have you. It makes a nice, tangy, spicy salad dressing, and it works well with chicken and pork, and even doing roasted or smashed potatoes as well. See, I like it. And this bottle right now at our local neighborhood Walmart for the 15-ounce bottle will cost you $2.58. Now another one I like is the Wishbone avocado oil dressing. Yeah, I pretty much use it the same over my salads. I even put it on some sandwiches sometimes. You know, them subs you can make with turkey, ham, bologna, and what have you. It'll really jazz them up. Now the thing here is, and it's sort of deceiving, it says avocado oil dressing, made with avocado oil. But if you look down here in the small print, it said based blend of oils. And then when you turn it around back, you'll see the first ingredient is water, of course. That's what you'll find in most. Distilled vinegar, avocado oil, but then there's the soybean oil. And yep, It's a blend of both. But that's okay. And that's the garden herb vinaigrette. I like it, but mine's better. And this right now, I couldn't find anywhere. So I guess old Wishbone discontinued it. Probably because people were a little offended that it claims there in big bold letters to be avocado oil dressing, but it's a blend with soybean oil. So I don't know what it would cost today since you can't even buy it. I was trying to be a little bit healthier here, and I got fooled too. The next one that I like, and I like Caesar salad dressing, especially on my salads. And that, baked potatoes too. Yeah. Even in mash and smash works well as well, instead of just the butter, salt, and pepper. And this one here from Ken's Steakhouse, the Creamy Caesar, actually has all the ingredients of a true Caesar. You know, the egg yolks and such. So yeah. And this right here, I believe, will cost you about $2.58. But there's one thing good about Ken's. Superfoods reduces the prices on Ken's quite often, and it'll be under $2. And then, of course, what household in America, well, I'm talking to some average Americans, wouldn't have ranch? Yep. Once upon a time, during my childhood and teens, it didn't exist. Yeah, I know, youngins. There was a time in America and the world, I know it's hard to believe, there was no ranch. And the first time we would ever experience ranch and see all the commercials was in a seasoning pack that you had to buy. And then use your own buttermilk and mayonnaise and make up your own 16 ounces of the Hidden Valley Ranch brand, the original. And there actually was a Hidden Valley Ranch, where it all started. I think in 1954 is when the ranch started. Yeah. And they served their Hidden Valley Ranch at their restaurant and steakhouse, and finally sold the brand in 1972 to the Clorox Company. But it wasn't until the early 80s until Clorox developed a shelf-stable buttermilk mix to where they could release the packets countrywide and worldwide so you could make it all up at home. But now you'll find it dominating the salad dressing aisle in almost every store. And you can cook with this. Oh man, there must be a million recipes or more. Yeah, we use it for dipping sauce, for our wings, and our tenders too. Number one choice. There you go. And there's all, like I say, all kinds of ways you can cook with it. But I found if you can cook with ranch, you can cook with creamy Caesar, creamy Italian, or any other dressing. It just changes up the flavor profile. So yeah, the reason I wanted to ask all of you, because I've got the old frying pan over there. Not sure that's how I'll go. Yep, I got my brand new silicone whisk that was sent by a close friend and family member just the other day. So I'm ready to mix. So these are my choices. I got to think about it hard, because I'm going to be using one of two meats, or maybe a little bit of both. One of those is going to be chicken, and the other pork chops. I took both out, and I'd already be cooking now, but I set them in the fridge last night to defrost, and as of this time, that's not happened all the way. So we got to wait a little bit more. So instead of cooking up the dish, which I will for all of you, I want to get your thoughts, your ideas on what's your favorite salad dressing for salads, and maybe it's the same for cooking too. Or maybe you use different ones. And what do you do with them? Because like I said, these videos are seen twice as much. I mean, the last one I did about a can of tuna and peas got over 7,000 views. And then when I did the cooking video and made it up what I did for all of you, it barely got 3,400. That was a little sad and disappointing, because it's really an inexpensive, economical, very old and tasteful dish that we can all make. Even if we burn water, we can get through it. But anyway, maybe y'all will, if you haven't watched it, you'll watch it and maybe give it a share, especially to the young ones out there that are struggling really hard now too. But yeah, the cans, that right there will normally cost you more. And then, you know, ranching is just gone plain stupid. This particular brand, 36 ounces, from the fine folks at Great Value, is $3.48 currently for 36 ounces. That's a lot of ranch. If you get their 16-ounce bottle, it's $1.97. But if you go with the Hidden Valley, you know, the original, don't matter what flavor or type, for a 16-ounce bottle of Hidden Valley, it'll set you back $3.98. And if you want the big one, you know, that's over $5.98. Well, it's not over, it is 2 cents from $6 for the same size that you get for Great Value for $3.98. So you might as well say $2 more. And I'll tell you what, yeah, the Hidden Valley might be a little bit more tastier, but not enough that I can tell for $2 more. And that's just my opinion. I'm sure you'll have yours. So hey, another thing you can do. I've already told you my 2 proteins, chicken and pork. So you can guess what I'll be putting together too later tonight when the meat finally defrosts. So hey, I gotta do some thought, check on the meat, and decide how I'm gonna do it. On the stove pot, it's too late for the crock pot, but what I'm gonna do, you could easily do in it too. In the morning, before you head out on your day. Or I might just break out the 8x8 baking dish and do it in the oven too. You never know with old Mr. Tom and in the country kitchen. So y'all, there you have it. There's the question at hand. And I always enjoy reading all of your suggestions and what you do. And I guess other people enjoy it a whole lot too. I get some comments more often than not that they really enjoyed the video, but they really enjoyed the comments and suggestions a whole lot more. So y'all get to it and get to typing away, sharing your recipes, your thoughts and ideas of what you do. And hey, we'll be seeing you real soon. And you know you're always welcome back to pull up a chair and dig in to what I'll be cooking next. All for you. Well, for me too, you know. But until then, until Gracie, which is in there knocking on the window, must be a birdie outside. So, we'll see you. And the kitty crew, I almost forgot. Cleo would be so mad. You know Cleo, Speedy, Spooky. Sometimes he put an old Fluffy Muffin too. Till we all see you on the next episode of Mr. Tom's Neighborhood. Stay safe, stay vigilant, stay well, and do the best you can. And may God bless you all. Till we see you again. Goodbye for now. Ooh, now I got a decision to make. Well, maybe I'll get with Gracie and see what she prefers. Yeah, she might be a creamy Caesar, like Italian. But if she's like most of America, she'll probably pick a ranch. Yeah. Oh, later all.